gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the Mississippi State Bulldogs and the LSU Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Howie Rowe is down on the sideline.
Guys, the LSU head coach told me before the game, he is so pleased with the way this quarterback is playing. As you know, he was a transfer coming in and they didn't know what they were getting exactly. But he has become one of the leaders of this team. He has proven that he can carry them. If he keeps playing like this, the sky's the limit. I'll keep you posted on how he's settling in here early to start this game. Back to you.
Howie, thank you. Mississippi State about to boot it away as we start the festivities. He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So LSU's offense will go to work first. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
To the air, it's Levitt. Zings it complete to the right. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
And quarterbacks love running backs who can catch the ball because they're stat patterns. That's an easy throw for this quarterback to make. He's just letting his running back do all the work. Get him the football.
Snags it, and there's running room. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. The Tigers with the 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Back to pass. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Swings it out to his running back. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Got a man. It's Thomas. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Durham.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and on. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. 11th play of this opening drive coming up at this one, a 3rd and long. Fires left. Complete downfield. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. So Mississippi State's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Under fire. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Catches it at the 30. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Caught on the left side by Wilson. Makes the stop at the 49, giving 5 yards on the play and a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Handoff, Caden Durham. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and...
Free up the gut! They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Tigers are marching down the field. Looking for a man. It's Levitt. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Bounced right back to them. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Tackled there by the defense.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for.
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. They'll start on the ground with Fluff Bothwell. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Handoff, Fluff Bothwell. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Officials are stopping the clock as there is still a Mississippi State player down on the field. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll start on the ground with Durham. On the move at the 30. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. Looking downfield, it's Levin. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the first quarter. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run inside. It's Berry. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. Looking to convert. They'll go to the Wildcat. On the snap, it's Durham. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up fourth down as this defense makes a play. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Back has it. Can't get him to the ground. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Caught in the backfield, it's West. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a first down.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
On first down, it's Bockwell again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for that.
He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line. They'll run play action. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Rush is on him. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a give to Durham. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Looking to pass. It's Levin. That's caught. It's Thomas. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Durham. Got enough for the first. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Tigers! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. And you saw it right there.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off play action on first down. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. The play action fake. Williams open on the right side. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Berry. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And I think that's a built-in play for this offense. You saw the pressure immediately get to the quarterback on 1st down. You get him sacked. Well, how do you slow down the pass rush? You run the screen game. You invite those guys upfield, let them run by, and then you throw it over their heads. So a lot of times this is about controlling that pass rush and not letting them pin their ears back on the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Mississippi State calls the 2nd of his 3 timeouts. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down.
Great job in the open field making that tackle on defense. You know, you'd like to think your running back in space could make that guy miss on 3rd down, but really nice job with the fundamentals on that tackle.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he closed that thing just inside the left upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the Bulldogs sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Back to you.
Okay, Holly.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Calling the change now on 2nd and long. Quarterback keep. Runs through the tackle. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Timeout called by LSU. That's their second. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Taylor wants to throw. Under fire. He'll pull it down. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Finds his man. It's Johnson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Moves around to clear up the vision. Got the 1st down. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. Mississippi State going up tempo.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's going to run it. There he goes. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important 1st down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. And to get rid of it quickly.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. That's reeled in. It's West. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Final timeout taken by the Bulldogs. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Taylor wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. Pressure's there and he lets it go.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Number 8 set to kick off.
On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Gonna run it. It's Berry. Got enough for the 1st. At the 35, he's loose. They finally make the stop, but that will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. Let's get things popping with Maryland taking on the number 25 team, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. And it's the Terrapins coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. The win puts them a game over 500 as this group looks to stabilize its season. Here now, a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the American Conference. Now over to your game at Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Out of the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
Blasted as he lets it go.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally. They understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Grab behind the line. It's Green. Could not make his way to the corner. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Lewis. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Fires it down the seam. Catch inside the 25. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Back to throw, it's Levitt. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. He'll try to do it himself. Across the 10. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Run in the red zone. It's Durham. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception. Great place to start for this offense. To the air on 1st down. The screen, he can go. And they pick up just a few on that completion. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Handoff, Caden Durham. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Levitt. Gets it to the back. Touchdown, LSU! And the punishment has been extended. got pay dirt in this one. And numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the season.
And it started with their offense. They put them in a bind, man. They're already trailing, needed a good possession here in this third quarter to cut into the lead. What do? They turn the football over, short side of the field. Their defense doesn't hold, and this game is getting out of hand.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Now give it to Fluff. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. Give him 114 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Going to try to get it himself. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Here's Lewis to throw. With the catch, it's Berry. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now facing a 3rd and long. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. He's going to take off. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Lewis wants to pass. And they're not quite in rhythm there, it's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Oh, he can't hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a 4th down. Lewis to throw for it on 4th. Pressure coming. Hit as he throws. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Throwing, Lewis. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! Fitted in the window for the score.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Bringing the heat. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cotton. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you can tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Not a lot of room to field this one. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Midway point in the season, in games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Tight end now in motion. They'll start on the ground with Durham. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Lewis on the play action. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Harris. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line. It'll be first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wide receiver going in motion. Handoff, Durham running left. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Using his legs, it's Berry. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. Finds his tight end. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Play fake, Lewis. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. There is a player still down on the field, and it is an LSU Tiger. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Lewis. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. It's Lewis again. Right down the middle. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And it's caught! Touchdown LSU! With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
Man, And this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Really disciplined. The coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will... And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Let's see how much they can get on 2nd and 9 from the 20. Looking to throw it, Swan. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a 1st and goal. On the option, he'll toss it. Touchdown, Tigers! Great job by the back on the option. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Mississippi State. On offense to start the drive. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Back to pass on 2nd down. The sure hands, it's Black. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Swan. Here's a heat. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gage. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. On the run, it's Berry. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
And the Tigers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Maybe a crease. They're able to make the stop, but this offense running plays and racking up yards all the way to the end as they get the